is the lighting good? I'm just playing with you. Welcome back everybody. In today's video, I will be covering cymbal specific PT. First, I will be covering the types of the techniques or exercises you can do with cymbals, and I will be covering the exercises you can do without cymbals. But before both of those, I will cover stretching. We always stretch before a warm-up or PT block. The first one that we are going to be covering is called right over left. As the name suggests, you put your right arm over your left like this. You'll feel the stretching right around here for this part of your shoulder and upper back, as your left arm is just in front of the elbow of your right arm. When we say switch, you'll do the exact same thing for the left arm. The left will be out and across your chest like this, with the right arm holding the left arm in, just in front of the elbow. For the next stretch, we call it right arm back. As the name suggests, you put your right arm back like this. This should stretch your tricep right here as you hold the arm back from the elbow with your left arm. When we say switch, you do the same with your left arm. So your left arm is back, you're stretching the left tricep while you're holding the left elbow with your right hand. For the next exercise, we normally say just right leg back. So as the name suggests, I keep saying that, but you know what I mean. You pull your right leg back with your right arm. So you'll stretch like this for about maybe 20 seconds, the same as all the other exercises. Afterwards, you'll pull the right leg forward like this, and you'll hug the right knee towards your body with your arms. You'll do the same with your left leg like this, right? So again, left leg back, then left leg forward. The whole time you want to keep your core, not really flex, but you'll want to keep it strong so you don't waver back and forth. So you don't want to trip or anything like that. Okay. For the next exercise, you want to reach down like this. So this is going to stretch all of these muscles up here throughout your leg. And with the stretch, you'll swing left and you'll swing right. Each of these are going to stretch the leg independently of each other. Just want to stretch more the back end of the leg. And for the next one, we'll stretch forward like this. So you'll sit down with your feet at this angle, right? And you'll reach forward with your hands. You want to stretch as far as you can. If you can, reach for about the same level that your heels are at. This should also stretch your legs just like with the other exercise, but it will also stretch this part of your back. For this exercise, you'll want to have your leg extended like this with one foot at the same level of your knee while you're reaching forward towards your toes with the same arm that is on the same side of your body as with your leg that's extended. After about 20 seconds like the other exercises, you'll switch and extend the other leg out and reach forward with your other arm towards your toes. Again, the foot will be in line with your knees. The next exercise, we call them Hollywoods. So you'll normally start with your right leg over your left. The left leg will be fully extended, and you'll hug the knee like this for probably about 20 seconds like the other exercises. Then when we say twist, you'll twist your body towards this direction, so the same direction as the foot that's up. And you'll push the right knee with your left arm like this. So your elbow and your knee would actually be in line with each other as you're pushing this way. Then when we say switch, you'll put the left leg over the right, hug the right leg. When we say twist, you'll do the same exact thing with the other leg, with this leg. For the first set of exercises, these are things that you can do with cymbals. Since I do not have cymbals, I obviously can't do these exercises, but I can still explain to you how they would work. So for these are called static exercises. For them, you'll hold a cymbal position, let's say like orchestral, for example, and you'll try to hold this position for about 2 minutes starting out with, or as long as you can. Normally during these types of exercises, we have icebreakers, so we just talk to the rest of the line as we go around saying what's your favorite movie, for example. And then whoever answers after they give their long spiel about what their favorite movie is, they'll choose a position next, which most of the time is fork. The goal of this exercise is to just build the muscles for each of these positions so that when you do play them inside of a show, you know exactly how each of them should be without you needing to actively think about it. It's a muscle memory. The next set of exercises are called active exercises. So these are the types of exercises you would normally do without cymbals. So I will be covering all of them in this next clip. editing, Donovan here. I forgot to mention, but there are exercises like push-ups and sit-ups. I won't be covering those here, but I will be covering the more unique ones in the next clip. This is called a burpee. First, you want to stand with a relaxed posture, right? Your feet probably at 45 like normal. So, when you first start the burpee though, you'll want to swing your arms back and forth like this, right? You'll bend down with your knees and then jump towards wherever you're going. I moved like a centimeter, but that's basically the way how you want to move like this. Jump wherever you land though. You put your hands down where your feet are. You'll pop your feet out like this, and you'll be in a push-up position. From here, you just do one normal push-up, kick your feet back to where your hands are, and come back up, and then repeat the process. The next thing we're going to be talking about is called duck marches. For them, you want to keep your back straight, right? But you'll actually crouch downwards like this with your knees in front of your body. And then you'll also put your hands behind your back like this. So as you're right here, you'll want to march forward like this. So just like with regular marching, you'll want to move your feet like this. So you're landing on your heels, right? And you're rolling all the way through your foot until the next one lands. So it's just like regular marching, but of course, in a crouched position like this. The next thing that we are going to be covering are jumping jacks. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what a jumping jack is, but if you do not, there are two different pictures that you want to make out during the jumping jack. Picture one, you'll have your arms and feet together like this, your body relaxed. Picture two will be out like this, so your feet apart and your arms up, and then you'll just switch between picture one and picture two, so like this. So the final exercise we're going to be talking about are called alligator crawls. Don't worry though, they're not as bad as they sound, they just sound weird. So for alligator crawls, you'll start in the push-up position like this, right? But instead of doing a regular push-up, what you'll want to do is move a knee towards your elbow. We normally start with the left. And from here, you'll do a push-up. So again, your knee is up towards your left elbow. Then with the opposite arm, you'll move your other knee to the other elbow, and your other hand up here, and do another alligator crawl like this. So as you are doing them, you're moving along. That is all for this video. Come back next time where I will be covering how to clean and maintain cymbals. That one is going to be a very quick one, but a very important one. We always stretch before a PT block or a warm-up block. But for the next one, you want to have your leg extended like this with your knee. For stretching, we always stretch before